Sandy beaches may not be synonymous with the Midwest, but a Midwest girl fell in love with the beach and never looked back. For the past 2 years, while still playing indoor volleyball, Kristin Bobay made beach volleyball a priority. And now the 2022 Bishop Dwenger graduate will head off to play for one of the top college programs in the country at Texas A&M Corpus Cristi.
I think to make it to that next level, I knew I had to focus down on it, and my coach wanted me just to play beach for her, and indoor wasn't an option there, and that didn't really upset me too much. I just loved the program overall. I loved the coaches and the girls, and I felt like it was somewhere I could fit into and maybe get a chance to play at a younger age. But I just fell in love with the campus, the school, really. They had what I wanted to study, so it was just a good fit for me.
Bobay will be studying kinesiology, which ties right into her volleyball career. The study of the mechanics of body movements couldn't be defined any better. From playing volleyball on the hard surface versus playing on the beach, which is known to improve muscle tone, strength, and agility.
That's some good footage right there.
I think that's a big part why Will wants us out there too, is that you're practicing, and maybe it's hard at some points, it's not the same as indoor, but you're getting stronger in your jumping, your movement, your change of direction, and it just really helps overall. I mean, going back to indoor, you feel like you're jumping 1,000 feet out there compared to the beach, so you definitely can tell a difference going back into indoor with your jump and your speed.
And who doesn't want to be faster or jump higher? But Bobay has noticed some girls shying away from the beach. Why is that?
I don't know, beach is a lot of work, but I think it might be because there's only 2 people too, and so you have to be able to go get the ball. I mean, you have to be able to pass the ball, get up, hit the ball. I mean, like, you play every single point, and I think that's a really big factor too in conditioning too, because you can't take a break. There's no subs and stuff. You also have to have a very strong mental attitude towards it too. I mean, you're gonna mess up. I mean, there's only 2 of you, so you know who messes up when you do play. And you just have to figure out how to take that, move about it, forget about it, and go on to the next point. I mean, every time you don't get a sub, so I do think it's a very mental game, which I think can help you in the indoor too.
Yeah. It helped Kristin big time when her high school team was down 2-0 in the state championship game.
There was one turning point in that game, and it was the 3rd set, and if we lost that point, then we would have lost. And I think that was the point where I was like, wow, like that could have been the last game. And I think you just got to keep going and like pushing yourself. I mean, we went 2 more sets after that. Going to the basics of beach too, where you're not swinging just as hard as you can in the game, and being able to place shots where you want during the game, I think that really helped too, for me at least. I mean, that team was good too, so you had to figure out a way to change how you're playing.
That change led to the first state championship for the Saints during Bobay's junior year. She's now off to the next stage in her life and athletic career. And as a collegiate beach volleyball player, she'll join a list of alumni that has been vastly growing here at Empowered.
I mean, it's really inspiring to me too, because it's such a small sport here in the Midwest. So to see people like Kate Novak and Jackie Quaid, who they were way before me, but I still know about them. And then more recently, like Jelena Gerard, she's at North Alabama. Ryan Rednauer is now going to UT Martin. She just transferred. Abby Plevin, so she's at Oregon.
Beach is the fastest growing NC2A sport over the past 5 years. And Empowered Volleyball Academy has been ahead of the curve, offering its athletes programming in both beach and indoor. And Kristin has certainly benefited from both. And she's excited to see the next wave of empowered athletes benefit also.
I did that when I was younger, going in between beach and indoor. And it can be a lot at sometimes, but I do really recommend it because overall it will help your game, especially with tryouts this summer. I mean, you'll be at a spot where your endurance is good, you're practicing all the time, so you'll be ready for tryouts. A lot of people go out to the beach and it's hard. I mean, the sand keeps you down, you feel like you can't jump, you can't run, you can't get a ball. But I do recommend them just to keep trying, because it does get better. I mean, it's a new sport, it's completely different than indoors, so I think a lot of people go out there and think that they're gonna be good right off the bat, and that's not how it goes. I mean, you got to keep trying at it. So I really do encourage them to give it at least more than one shot at it.